The other day, I bought this iPhone 5 right here for $12. Now, I plan on doing a motherboard swap. This one, because this one's icon locked. I'm swapping the motherboard from this one into here. So, let me get started. Now, I did the service for removing, plugging the battery, because it was a little bulged up. And this ring is broken, by the way, y'all. I'm going to see if I can try to swap the battery out and put the motherboard into this one, so we still have a phone that sort of does something at the end. So I can probably sell this one too for some good money. Now what I'm doing now is I'm removing the screen. Now, I already removed the battery, so there's no harm in doing this. I've learned an important lesson the other day. That you should never use a metal screwdriver around the battery connector, because it just shorts out. It's a weird little bracket. Is that bolted into that? No. Should just... There we go. Now it's off. Okay. Now this camera looks a little dirty to me, but it still should be a good camera, I believe. But this one, gotta take this one apart. But before I do that, I'm going to unplug everything here and take this motherboard out. There isn't no power, so I don't believe you can really short it out, I think. But just in case, we will be careful. Okay, there we go. Okay, everything seems to be unplugged. It needs to be. No, I just unscrew. No. Making sure to put all the screws in similar places so I can actually remember where they go. It's a very good thing to do. Sometimes it takes these standoffs off. I don't have a standoff screwdriver. I've been doing without, so. Okay, standoff is out. To get this standoff out. Just looking to get all the standoffs out for a second, because they're just gonna hold me up. Okay, there we go. Now I get the screw. The reason that screwdriver's not doing what I want it to do. Okay, so that one goes here. Now I need to get the SIM card tray out. There we go. And There's one more screw. I was hoping I don't have to pull these up, but for right now I think I do. I can just sneak around and get that. Okay. Okay, there we are. Now I believe the motherboard is almost okay to come out, unless it is already. This bracket's in the way. Let me get rid of this bracket real quick so I can be for sure, because I don't want to break it, since it is a good phone. I've broken them many a times, and I'm just not in the mood to break another one, so yeah. Not today, please. Let's see, the logic board. Presume it's ready to come out. Let me just check real quick. Yeah. Or no, it's not actually. There's another screw up front here. It's actually two. Something I haven't seen in a while. Okay, now the motherboard's okay to come out. Now there's a connector on the back, which is nicely come out for me. Okay, the motherboard's out. Now, I'll undo this phone. Now, this phone actually pretty good. Now, the housing's not in excellent condition, but the phone. It's cut on. Wait a minute. I'll have to power it off before I do anything. Just another step to do. Okay, got the screen here, which has got its connector. Wow, didn't know it had one of them connectors on it. Wait for it to boot up before I do anything. No, this is iCloud lock, so trust me, I'm not taking apart a good phone here. I would never do such thing. I'm just gonna use my finger to get the battery connector. I don't want it to short out, even though it's not a good motherboard. Don't want to do no extra work. Got the screen and everything off. Now I'll just take all these connectors off nice and gently, because I don't want to damage anything. standoff. Get this other standoff. Now these things are not the easiest to work on, but they're pretty much one of the easiest iPhones to work on. These are actually pretty as hard to work on. If you don't know what you're doing, you really could break something. And I'm just sick and tired of doing that. So I seem to do that a lot. Okay. Does this standoff need to come out? I don't know. Trying to get this bracket off though. Now there's another good thing about this device. The device has a good battery. I had a couple of 5s laying around, so I just checked the batteries. And appears to be good. Appears to be like 90 or 80 something, so very good battery. Probably should take it out to do this part, because it's not adhered down, which I know isn't really the correct way to do things, but it's like really doesn't matter. Okay, I think this motherboard's are ready to come out, but you need to make sure, because you don't. Look, yep. I was going to take this little standoff out of there. Thought it, maybe it didn't need to come out, but looking at it, go ahead and do it. You don't want to break things, even though this is the bad motherboard. Just go ahead and do things the way it should be done. Okay, bad motherboard here. Good one here. Sheathing's coming up right here. I don't know if that's the word, but whatever. And what is this? A little bracket fell off? Hold on. It's whatever, I guess. I don't know what that goes to. It's probably not needed. Okay. First of all, to put it back in, I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna put this connector on. It's a little antenna connector, but I could be wrong. It's a little pain sometimes, so yeah. Then I'm gonna make sure this connector here, the rest of them clears the motherboard, which it's not. I'm not. If it stays right there, it should clear. Now it is cleared. It's cleared all the connectors, so we should be pretty good. I'm gonna just unplug these two right here for now. Okay, now, first of all, let me plug some stuff in. Now, I like to do the SIM card tray. That puts everything in place. It's a nice thing to do first. Now, let's do the standoffs, because that'll really set the motherboard down. Set it down nice and good. Okay, that standoff's in. I'll get the other couple of them in, which I'm not quite sure where they go half the time. But I figured it out, so it's good. Because I kind of want to do this correctly. In fact, I need to do this correctly. Oh, man, come on. Alright, there we go. Standoff is in. Okay. Now let me put these two screws in that go at the top. I'll forget to do them if I don't do them now. They're a little bit harder to get in, but that doesn't stop me. Is that the right screw? Probably not. Well, apparently that screw isn't right. So we gotta find a different screw that actually is the one that goes there. So, wow. Let's move on for now. So I kind of put them in order, but then I lost the order. This one should go there. Presumed to be correct, but it's not. Still not correct. Now that probably goes to this one. This probably goes to here. Yep. Okay. I get which ones need to go where now. A little bit of misunderstanding, but we're good. Now which one goes where? Shoot, I don't know anymore. This one probably goes here. Does it? No. Confusing myself. Okay. This one I put there doesn't actually go here, so the other one does, but this one doesn't. Okay, let's see. Okay, I found the one, I believe. Yep, okay. They're on. Now I need to put this camera bracket, or the flash bracket, excuse me, on, which guess it's on. Couldn't tell you. So now we just put that on. Now these three are for that. I remember this one going in the corner. Looks like it will go in the corner. Come on. I don't even. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we got one more screw to put there. No. It's way too small. I need another screw. The screw that actually goes there would be very nice. Oh. Okay. There we go. Now, it's all together in that regard. I didn't know this was one whole piece. It's not. I thought it was one piece. It looks like it's one piece. Now, I was trying to plug this in. Oh, just want to first try. Okay, now, in some time, put the screen on and putting the bracket on now. Now, just a note, if you're trying to do this, you know you have at least one of the screws right. Now, the one all the way on the right, for some reason, it's not magnetic. Like, the screw is just not even magnetic. I don't know if that's a design fail or if it's just something that they just happen to do. But just to note, one of them is not magnetic. That was pretty neat to know. Okay. Now the bracket's on. I'll put the battery, plug that in. And then I'll get these brackets on for the battery. And then, you know what? You should have a good working iPhone. It might need to be restored, actually. So that is something I plan on doing. Trust me. They're all that, and that's something that just trips me up. Yeah, it's not. Now, before I bought the device, I made sure it was iCloud unlocked. Trying to get scammed here. It had in the description that this device was used primarily for music. It broke. It's been broke for a while, they said. And they just never felt like fixing it. Now, to put the screen on, you just gotta start from the top. Work your way down. Okay, it's on. Battery should have juice, as you can see. Now I need to put the black matching bottom screws on. Which are these right here? They're called like tri-wing or something, I don't know. They're star screws. Can I try to guess the passcode? The screen's working. It's not gonna be easy. Though we know the screen's working. So that's all I care about to know right this second. It's not gonna be the easy ones. Not gonna be the easy passcodes. So just stop guessing and do what I know. And I know one thing, that 3 tools or iTunes will be my friend. 100% be my friend in this situation. Now I do have to power it off, and I'll show you what I have to do. Let's look at the condition real quick. It's not the best condition, but hey, it's a good phone. Okay, now you plug it in. You have to press the power button and the home button at the same time on these older ones. Now the newer ones, you'd press the home button. On the newer ones, you'd press the volume down and the power at the same time. And then that'll go into the restore mode. Now as you see, it's in the restore screen. You are going to want to have a computer for this because that's what you need. Now I have Windows, work on MacBook 2. Open up 3 tools. And it's only showing my phone I got plugged in. Well, that is not what I wanted. It will show my iPhone 13. Okay, now we're gonna anti-recovery flash. Or we'll just do a quick flash, you know? Okay, we're good. Plug it back in and we're good. Now you will see it reboot right now, and it should come back as a good phone. Now why don't I get some cleaning cloths and solution. You're never supposed to spray it on the screen, but I do it anyway. To me, or does that home button not look straight? Let's get the home button so I can show you. exposed. Probably not gonna be able to see the home button, but whatever. It appears like it's working. Let me just make sure the flash is in the right space. Everything looks good. Now it is heavier scratched here. Now they can be replaced, but I don't know how. Nor do I care enough to do that. Alright, I'm back. Somehow I lost a screw here. That's the only screw I seem to lost out of this one. Now, I'm gonna check. Is it what? Oh, yep. Ooh. Oh, it is coming off of the brain, but no, it's just the battery. Actually, just out a little bit more than it should there. Makes it bulge a little, but now we're good. Now the thing is coming off a little bit, the screen, but let's see if the phone works. Well, at least it turns on, because it's definitely... Wait a minute. Definitely iCloud locked. For some reason We're back. Okay, now I was cutting the phone on. It definitely has dead battery, so we'll let that cut on. I'm going to set this other one up and see if it actually works. Still got the line down the screen. It's really the only thing wrong with the screen. Nope. trying to connect to our network. It's working. Will we get touch? That's a question I gotta ask. No, no touch. Okay, that is. Okay, so no touch. What would it want me to restore? I wish I could show you this, but personal information. Okay. Sorry about that. I had definitely caught emergency services, so yeah, that is nice. Didn't actually call him. I got to it, thankfully, before it called him, which was good. Now, I want to check the network status of this one. So I do have a couple sims I can throw in here and see if it does work. I got mostly any sim. There it is. I'm gonna try with the carrier I have, Verizon. I could check the IMEI, but that's no fun. And sometimes it doesn't even show up, so yeah. I'm gonna wait for it to sign in though. Still says it's gonna take a minute to send an Apple ID. Let me put my SIM card in. I have. It says no SIM, yep. But it probably can't register, yep. Let me just wait for it to sign in real quick. Alright, y'all, I got everything set up. And the phone seems to be working fine now. I'm gonna download one app real quick. I'm gonna download a phone tester. So I want to make sure the phone is working. Now, I did test it with two SIMs. I tested it for Verizon SIM and then AT&T SIM. So it is network unlocked. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. Anyone gonna use it on their network? But it's nice to know. It is. No, it is. A 13 gigabyte model. 13 gigabyte model. Okay, we did. Then this now we'll go through the tester with y'all. Heavily overexposed or whatever. We'll start the test. Okay. And now let's see if it's really working or what. Whatnot. Okay, let's see. Is the screen fully working? Yes, it is. Multi-touch is working. Ain't no dead pixels on the screen. Don't pass. Glass. Okay, conditions. Got a few scratches on it. Now the power button. Good. Down, volume down, volume up. Mute switch. Voice calling, we won't be able to test that. Front camera. Working. The back camera. Working as good as it should. Okay, microphones. Yes, they are working. Headphones are working. Now the headphones jack. It's one of the important things to test. Just get my pair of headphones. It is working. Is there any volumes on it? No. It is vibrating. I know you can't see that, but it is. Is the flash working? Yes, it appears to be. Now, we know it charges. I mean, it's charging right now, so I wouldn't imagine it not to charge. This is not charging. Wait a minute. It's probably just my computer went up. Ooh. Yeah, computer was bugging out. Okay. Test Wi-Fi? Over data, we're not going to be able to test that. Okay. So, headphone buttons didn't test. Data didn't test. And then voice con didn't test. And they all seem to be working, so it's a good phone. Let me show you the condition one more time. See, there's pretty scratch there. Scratches all over, but I like how it's pretty good here. There you have it, a nice iPhone 5 brought back from the dead.